As a matter of fact, I did see the state of play. Yeah, there was some cool stuff there. There's the Final Fantasy Tactics remake. I haven't played it. I played a lot of the one on the DS of Final Fantasy Tactics. I really enjoyed that. So it'd be interesting to see how they decide to update it and stuff, because I know the first one's a little like rougher around the edges than the second and the third one. So, you know, there's that. Other than that, what else was there? Oh, I'm trying to remember. There was the Neo game, right? There was the Shinobi game, but they kind of already announced that. That was just an update on that game. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, I'd like to get around to Final Fantasy. I was recently watching a video. Somebody over the last few years, like since 2021, they were playing through all the Final Fantasy games, including like all the spin-offs and stuff. So I was interested. I don't know. I was just thinking like, man, I really do want to get to the Pokemon or the Final Fantasy games at some point, but I don't know. Maybe once I'm done catching up on Atlas stuff. Yep. Also, we got new Arcworks game, Marvel, so that's cool. I don't know about 4v4. That seems like a lot, but I don't know. I don't play a lot of fighting games, but that just feels like a lot. But hey, you know, if it's good, it's good, I guess. Marvel games have had a bit of a comeback recently between Marvel's arrivals and that. Ironically, with studios that are not based in America. Which, you know, given that Marvel is primarily originally based in America. Probably not. I didn't even know that was today when I scheduled this out. I was just like, I was whinging on about not being able to play SMT5 Vengeance, and then I was like, well, you know. Also, that's supposed to go till like, what, 9 p.m. our time? So it's like supposed to go from like 4 to 9 or something. Am I getting that right? Maybe not till 9, but like, I don't know. I want to go like eat something. So I guess let me know if Persona 4 Reload gets announced or something. But other than that, I'll just watch it afterwards and can chat about it tomorrow. Yep. Hey Duncan, how's it going? But yeah, I just wanted to play some SMT5 Vengeance. I was hoping that I don't know, that, and I want to try streaming at some other times and like see like what times work for streams, because if I wanted to get affiliate on Twitch, I'd have to stop streaming the weekday streams for like a few weeks, and I would have a high enough average viewership. But I would prefer not to do that, so I'm going to try out a few different time slots, and so SMT5 is going to be what I'm using for that. Okay, yeah, I guess we'll see, right? Yeah, a lot of announcements over the next today and everything. And then also Switch 2 came out like a day or two ago now, as well as like new Deltarune chapters. I don't have too much of a plan, Duncan. The plan is just to kind of go in, see where I left off, and like try and figure out what's even on this save file and everything, because I have not touched Vengeance in like a year, so I need to like go in and all that stuff. Atlas announcements? Maybe. We'll see. Because you've got the Summer Game Fest today, and then you've got the Xbox Showcase on like Sunday, so okay. Oop. Oh yeah, I saw that. That's kind of cool. Is it more combat focused than some of the other Rune Factory games? It definitely has a different art style and vibe to it than some of the other Rune Factory games. Yeah, Vengeance is very good. I do want to, once I think I get through Godborn on both Creation and Vengeance playthroughs, I think I want to try also playing around with that More Demons mod at some point. It's still like getting major changes where they're still adding more demons and stuff and like making balancing changes, but like once that's done, you know. There's also the new content I haven't checked out with the new free update, with that like one new extra boss fight that was added for a new demon, as well as the new navigator. So that's the new Rune Factory remake. Kind of reminds me of Monster Hunter Stories in terms of art style and gameplay. Okay. All right. So I think this is right before, well, I say right before, it's Godborn is where you get to unlock fusion for Transcendent Lucifer, isn't it? Technically I've already done that, although I've already beaten Lucifer, but I think I have his essence somewhere. Or Satan, yeah. But yeah, Godborn is like the level cap gets raised to 120 for both your enemies and your allies. I think it's like a miracle that you have to buy once you get to Godborn. But but yeah, so like you can't outstat things. You can buy stat increasing items from the shop in Godborn, but yeah. So basically, I guess the plan is just to try and like get myself reacquainted with SMT5 Vengeance, because it's been a minute, and then try and like, I don't know, maybe make some new demons or something. Maybe level up some stuff. Yeah, because he's got Megiddo Arc, Triskion, Almighty Pleroma. Although, Megiddo Arc is, I think, unique to him, so. Better start leveling. I mean, we always have the Mitamas, but that's kind of boring, right? I could, like, farm out some Mitamas for, MC level ups and stuff. Right, I think this is still the, man, this build is a little messy, isn't it? This is still the, Demi-Fiend one. Also, yes, I have mods. Just like some model swaps because I was messing around and they're fun. I don't change anything about the demons except for their appearance, but some of the model swaps are pretty fun. Is there a Kiryu mod? I don't think so. I didn't see one. A lot of anime girl mods. A lot of anime girl mods. Is there a sex mod? There are mods that are not on Game Banana that I cannot show on stream. I will say that. Oh, this is the new DLC fight. Okay, well, I found that pretty quick. Not yet. Let me go over there in a minute. Let me see, okay, if there's any other quests that are outstanding. What are we doing with SMT5? We're gonna mess around today and get ready for Godborn, and then I think I'm gonna mess around and try starting Godborn next week. So I just wanted to mess around with SMT5 because I remember I was whinging on about how I'm never gonna be able to get to SMT5 Vengeance again between Atlas releasing Persona 4 Reload, whatever, probably this year, as well as the Rideout game that comes out in like a week. And then there's also, you know, Persona Q2, and there's also SMT 4A. And then I was like, you know, whatever. We're just going to play some SMT 5. I don't know how often it'll be, but I'm just going to weave it in over the next few weeks, and we're just going to try Godborn. Rather than, like, me complaining about not being able to play it, I'm just going to do some extra streams and whatever. I don't know how far this will go or how often it'll be, just, yeah. So today, I think we're just going to try and clean up any quests that I don't have cleaned up on this save file. And then also do the new Marasi content. So there's a new boss fight that they added with an update that gets us access to a new demon. And then next week we'll go ahead and start, I think, Canon of Creation with Godborn. No, I still have to do a couple more runs. I have to do Canon of Creation, Law and Chaos route, and then I also have to do a Canon of Vengeance, I think, Chaos route, to unlock all the compendium. So that'll be part of that, and trying to get some of the achievements too. So for example, there's that achievement for beating that boss without like getting rid of any of her power sources, so I'll probably do that and stuff, or I'll try to anyway. It'll be fun on Godborn. Fights this literally the strongest version of her. There's also transcendent versions of some of the bosses. So some of the bosses, if you fight them on New Game Plus, like trying to remember his name. The moment you stepped before me, you sealed your own fate. What's his face? Masakato. There's also quote unquote true Masakato and like true what's it? True Satan or whatever, I think. Well, at least Masakato. I don't know. There's like harder versions of like Masakato and some other stuff. So we can try that on Godborn as well. Be curious at the reception for Rideout. Haven't seen any ads for it. Yeah, been kind of under the radar. Masakato is so hard. Yeah. Yeah, we'll get there when we get there. One thing at a time. All right. But yeah, I was messing around with mod and like seeing which demons have like replacements for their 3D models and stuff. Oh, dude, I have to show you guys. Okay, hold on. Gosh, this team is such a mess. But like, let me show you how the gigantic girl looks in this. Okay, here we go. Oh, it's Mitsuma. Alright, I'll try and kill it, but just pass. But like, look how big she is. Apparently they made sure that she was like lore accurate. Okay, yeah. Oh, another fight, okay. Another Mitama. I might have Mitama spawns turned up. That might be why. Look at her! You only see her legs. Here, I'll have her do like a normal punching attack. Apparently they made sure to compare her to like the Nahabino's size and like make her lore accurate sized. I know some of the mods for this game are pretty fun for sure. Yep. Look at her. It's the same in let's see if I can get her to some of the what happens when women wear high heels. Yeah, even Lady D ain't got nothing on her. I think there's also a casual version of her too, in like a casual outfit. Let's see if I can get her to spawn in the demon haunt a minute. Yeah, there she is. Look how big she is. Look how big this model is. It's so... Oh, hold on. I gotta... She's so big! Look how big that model is compared to everything else. Oh my gosh. It's so big. Like, they had to adjust the camera angles. It's like a My Hero Academia character. Basically, she can, you know, change her size, but the bigger she gets, the dumber she gets, I think. So big. So somebody modded her over the, you know, the rock dude that you need for, was it Oyamatsu or whatever? The rock dude you need for the Magatsuhi skill with, Sakura. They modded her over that dude. Which, yes, that animation still kind of works. Kind of. Oh, I saw this when I was messing around earlier, and I thought it was fun. If you try and talk to Demi Fiend, Pixie comes up, she's like, and says a little something. When you two are traveling together, it really reminds me of our own journey. There were a lot of ways it could have gone for him and for Tokyo, but in the end, he chose to become the King of Chaos. I wonder what kind of choices you'll make, and what kind of ruler you'll become. Hi, Gold. Hi, Alex. Giant woman. Is this a mod? No, this is 100%. Yes, it's a mod. There's a lot of mods for Vengeance to, like, make a bunch of the demons anime girls. Yeah. Well, she says, like, don't worry, it's not because he doesn't like you, he's just not very talkative. That's some dialogue I got before. Yeah, there's also this girl here who's a girl from Fate, I think. I was messing around off stream, like, seeing what mods there are for this game. And so, of course, I installed, like, a bunch of ones. They're not all anime girls, but most of them are anime girls. Like, you do have, Guts, right? But that's about it. Yeah, that's pretty much it for, that's what the stream is going to be today, Union, is just trying to tie up loose ends. Also, I haven't tried, like I said, that new DLC content that they added. So the new Navigators and the Marasi fight to unlock her. So we'll do that today. No gameplay changes, only reskins. Yeah, it just changes animations. Sometimes they have different VA work too if you have the Japanese VA on, so that's why I have that on. I didn't know there were more than 3 party members on Metaphor. Yeah, it takes a while to get more than 3 party members in Metaphor. Marcy's song is fucking awesome. I've heard. I mean, the quest is right there. We could go try it, but I still need to get reacquainted with what's all going on in this party. Part of it is all messed up also because I was just like, oh, let's pull in all the anime girls, regardless of if they're actually useful or not. So. Gosh, her eyes are so messed up on that. No, okay. I thought they were like rolling back in her head, but yeah. Gosh, Pale Rider just turned into an anime girl with a scythe. But no, whoever's doing these is doing good work on them because like the animations are pretty good actually on them. Like they're not super broken or anything. Like the most broken one is probably this lady, and that's just because you had to really mess with the camera to get it to work properly. So anyway, some of them are actually useful, but some aren't. So let's get rid of like Ouroboros and stuff. Like we don't need Ouroboros. I need to make some good demons. I already have quite a few good demons. I just need to like maybe tighten up the builds on some of them and also give the MC like a different build probably. Gosh, the other thing too is I'm having a hard time. Oh, right, this is the vampire dude usually. Yeah, I think she's from Xenoblade. Okay, so I don't think I need you right now. I have Ball because Hammer of Judgment for... I don't think I need Ball for right now, but I'll hold on to him because summoning back out would be expensive. But I was using Ball for Demi-Fiend fight, so... I'm not sure what, like, all the gimmick or, like, strategy is with Morrissey, so... why do I have Samael? Oh, because Pierce, right. Yeah, okay. Zeus, because, yeah. My bad, okay. I thought it was Xenoblade. Wrong Xeno, my bad. Done. Okay. Do we really need Idun? I don't think we need Idun, do we? I could make a better Idun, and that might be worthwhile. Bale? Okay. I always thought it was Ball. B-A... Ball. Ball. Just like ball. Take my ball and go home. Okay. So what do we actually want to hold on to? Well, I don't think we can make Satan, really. Can we? Actually, I haven't checked. Can we make Satan? I think I've stopped playing pretty much after I beat Satan, so... If you're wondering, yes, there's also mods to make Sophia proportions bigger or make her wear less clothing. Alright, so fusion, reverse fusion. Can I make... So... Unregistered. I'm trying to... Oh, sorry, reverse compendium fusion. That's what I'm looking for. I don't think I can make Satan until Godborn, really. Yeah, otherwise he'd be up here. Okay, so I have to wait till Godborn to be able to make him. Sophia already doesn't wear clothes. Yeah, there's... Yeah. Ball. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, you guys will have to give me a live feed of if anything fun comes up on the Summer Game Fest that's supposed to be happening in like 2 hours or whatever. I guess just let me know if like anything Atlas or cool gets announced, I guess. No. I mean Satan. Because to get access to Godborn, you have to kill you have to beat Satan. Beating him gives you his essence, but to make him you have to wait till like I guess Godborn or like New Game Plus with Godborn on. So what is Canaanite? Canaanite from the land of Canaan, right? Really old country, if I'm not mistaken, like biblical times. Magla Seeker looks so cool. Yeah, there are a lot of cool animations in Metaphor. Yeah, that's one game I also would like to play at some point. Hi, Kojo. Or like get back to. All right, see you later, Lorenzo. All right, so what are we doing? Okay, what are we doing first? Let's go and get myself oriented. Let me swap out some of these party members because we don't need all of these. Let's swap in Nahabiho. And then we'll swap in Sakia instead of Idun. And we'll have Sakia go before everybody else so she can buff them. I should probably give the MC some different skills, but let me try and get through at least a little bit of fighting here, and then I can figure out what I need on him. Because I have him built for Demi-Fiend fight right now, so he could probably get some more attacking skills on him. We could go the full evasion route too, so... Right, I don't think I can... Can I set a marker? Nope, that is the screenshot button. Okay. Ah, here we go. Okay. Like I said, I've got to like get myself reacquainted with this game because it's been like a year or so. So that's part of what we're doing today, is just me trying to remember how things actually work in this game. One thing I should probably do. Let me turn off the Maka ones for now, and then just keep on the XP ones. If we see any red dudes, we should kill them a minute, if we can. Okay. Do I have... This doesn't pierce, does it? No. Shoot. Should I just have him use Freykugel, I guess? Alright, well... I could have him use the Yabusame shot, but... There's also Masakato. Probably our best bet is Dogda or Amon, though. We'll just go Dogda, that's fine. And Sakya. Ah. Oh my gosh, is it with that much health? Alright, fair enough. The only thing that annoys me is the random cutscenes. Do you mean like when going between places? Yeah, sometimes the transition cutscenes between different places can take a very long time, unfortunately. Do I have all the Mitamons at least? Or Minimons? If not, I should definitely grab those, because those are a really good source of I think I did grab all the Minimons at least, because those are a really good source of incenses and stuff, so. Okay. Gosh, this game looks so good, by the way. I can only imagine what it looked like on the original Switch. Well, I could imagine. I could like pull out the Switch and like hook that up, but do I have all the other trophies? No. I have about half the trophies. I think that'd be something to work on during Godborn as well. So like I said, the ability or the achievement where you beat that one boss without getting rid of any of her strengthening bits, like, and beat her at her full strength would be good to do. And plus it would be on Godborn, so it literally would be the most difficult version of her. Some people called him Balzebul, Lord of Dungar, Balzebub, Lord of Flies. This was a mistranslation as Balzebub. Mistranslated as Balzebub. Seeing an opportunity to turn the character into a demon instead of a god who was originally seen as Beelzebub was created. Interesting. Huh. Wouldn't do that in Godborn if I were you. It's fine. It'll be hard, but like, that's kind of the point. If it's really that bad, we can always do it later, but I should at least try when we get there. Well, at the very least, I should try and get through as many achievements as I can, and that is one of them, so. Yabuasame shot is just so good for the Mitamas. Honestly, I should probably just get another demon with with Yabuasame shot just for Mitama grinding or whatever. Okay. Let me remind myself. Can I use health incenses on the MC? No. I think the MC is all incensed out. Yeah, okay. Oh, we never did the Nahabiho quest. So. Yeah, I don't think we did too many. Oh, that's right. MC is balms, not incenses. Right. Okay. That's why. All right. Yeah, I get it. It's been a minute, so I'm just trying to reacquaint myself with everything. Want to be in Iho. Okay. All right. What's the lore behind Naho Biho? Atlas. No, there is some lore, I think, if you like look at his screen. I could check that after this. But it's pretty much just Atlas. Pretty much, yeah. There's one for pretty much quite a few like MCs throughout the games. Like I think there's oh gosh, Mothman. Right, I gotta remember to go back and double check if I can like recruit some new navigators like Mothman and stuff in previous areas too. Yeah, this one's pretty good. I like the negotiation theme being in it. Bum ba dum bum. You kind of hear like a little bit of the battle theme too. Ba ba dum bum. Da da dum bum. Oh yeah, that too. Okay, there should be one more inside the building. Oh, it's the elementals, yeah. They do look pretty good in this game. No one wanted to become my ally, ho. Ho maybe just not cut out for Dheem and negotiation, ho. I guess I should at least be glad I learned that lesson, ho. I'm a Naho Bino who thinks positively, ho. Thank you for helping me, ho. Hoki dokie, what should I do now, ho? Wanna come with me? Yo, you become your demon ally? Can a Nahabino even join another Nahabino, ho? I don't really know, but if you're okay with it, then I am too, ho. I'm an expert at finding things, ho. I could be your navigator. Hee-ho, hooray! Oh, no. You can't take me right now with you, ho? Guess I'll have to wait for you, ho. Come to the ley line found it, Umabashi, when you're ready for me to join you, ho. Okay. But yeah, for your question, there it is. A Jack Frost who looks like a certain Nahabino. Not content with being a mere demon, he pushes himself to his limits. His blue-haired and costume are homemade, and he's said to be proud of his divine craftsmanship. He likes snowy mornings and, by his own words, aims to create a world of silver. So yeah, he's a cosplayer. I wish you could summon guest party members in New Game Plus. That'd be kind of cool. I saw, so some of the mods that add extra demons, one of the versions of it has like persona stuff in it, so you can like summon Margaret or like Elizabeth as like in your party and stuff. Kind of interesting. I think it uses Margaret's like P4 golden model and Elizabeth's P3R model. It feels weird using Demi-Fiend against Ram dudes, but whatever. Yeah, I'll just have to find a stronger demon so I can die for you, Alice. Yes, use your giant big like ultimate attack so we can kill Mitama's like in 5 seconds or less. Which navigator drops the most incense? I don't know. I never found a good answer on that, unfortunately. Maybe the wikis have updated to like be more accurate about that, but when I was like looking before with SMT5 Vengeance, I could never find out about that. Like there wasn't good information on like what all the navigators did or anything. Like there was more hearsay than anything else. Like I had a easier time finding them with this personally, but like nothing like concrete. Like no, hey, I data mined the game and like here's the actual numbers, or hey, I actually tested things and here's what I found. Just like this is what I got when I feel like I got more with this character than this character. I was also a little bit disappointed by that, but I just forget how to get up there. I guess there's the, oh yeah, that's right, there's the, okay, so the rails, I'll just use those. So how do I, so I can go around there, okay. Yeah, here Dekaraba's decent, but again, it's all just like hearsay. Young man. Oh, I need to come here with both Idun and Loki. I have Idun, right? Yeah, I just would need to pull out Loki a minute. Okay. I must be getting pretty close on Grimoires, yeah, get in there. Have I played with JP voices yet? They are on, because some of the mods change the voices if you have the JP voices on, so yeah. So there's like some of Guts voice lines from his some of the PS2 games or whatever, I think. All right, and then I think we can just jump down onto that apple, right? Yeah. I think I'm actually good on glory, outside of like needing it for the miracle on Godborn. I think everything else maxed though. I should have done evergreen leaves there. I guess we'll keep that on too when we do Godborn. Since I haven't really played with JP voices, and I've already done both Canon of Creation and Vengeance, so. Alright, so let me go grab... Yeah, I know. I'll go grab Loki, okay? Yeah. Young man. Somebody wants to talk in the Demon Hunt real quick. Ball. Got some more agility. I don't really need Freykugel on him. You don't need Meteor Rahan.
No.
And then I need to pull out Loki.
Akuma.
Let's sort by alpha. We already are. Okay. L O Loki. There he is.
No.
Yeah, I think I already did all the story stuff here. I think it's just this is like the save I made before fighting the final boss, so. Oh, I have to have them in the party? Okay, fair enough. It should be interesting. See how well the mod plays with this side quest. That's right, Thor disguised himself as Idun. Okay. I mean, this should be pretty easy. I just don't remember how easy it is. Is it... I'm trying to remember what the scan is for... Okay, there we go. Right is that. Okay. So, weak to wind. Alright, so... You don't have wind skills, right? Oh, you do. You have Xandine. Okay. I think Ball might actually be useful here. Somebody has wind skills. It might be Nua. It's Nua. Okay. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-dum, da-da-dum, bum, bum. How well does the bot play with this animation? It's alright. It's not terrible. Doesn't have the apple thing though, obviously. Getting down there. Pass. Oh, you're not gonna get to use that Magatsugi skill, bud. Sorry, but that's gonna be a wrap for you. Okay. Okay. Oh, right, it's just for the Magatsugi skill. Okay, whatever. Okay. Let's kick out Loki. We don't need him. Who should we throw in? Let's throw in Amon. And Sakya. And I guess we'll bring back up Demi Fiend for Mitamas, and then we'll just... Yep, okay. Masakado wants to have a conversation now. Alright. Let's see. Where else can we go? We can go grab that Awagami. There's a quest over there. Alright. Okay, I think I've got enough of a handle on what we're actually doing. Let me go back over to, yeah. Can I'm trying to remember, can I warp back to a ley line from here? Or do I have to run over? I think I can... Isn't there... I want to say that there's a way to warp back to ley lines, but it's been a minute. Ah, here we go. Yeah, okay. And then I'm just gonna go over here. Let's go ahead and try that new DLC fight then a minute. Let me go ahead and get a recovery. Talk to Masakado, I guess. And then save. And then we'll try that new fight. We'll see how that goes. And then we'll keep going with like side quests and stuff. Try and unlock some new navigators and all that. Oh look, it's Odin. This is the Final Fantasy 15 Odin, by the way. He looks super sick, by the way. I don't know what the context is for Final Fantasy 15, but he looks really sick in this. Anyway. Okay, and strength went up by another 3 points. That's nice on Masakato. Man, I bet the Demon Hunt alone makes this game a lot easier than it was originally. Being able to get free stats on demons, heck yeah. Granted, you're mostly using them away, but in the late game, it's pretty nice. Alright, let's try it. Wait but a moment, okay. Can see the Mirage Pagoda over there? The tower is hidden, but if you venture closer, you should be able to fully see it. First approach the tower, then touch it. Okay. Alright. So if we just go interact with that, it should take us to the fight. Let's see, we should probably bring in Beelzebub. And then I guess let's hold off on Demi-Fiend and we'll just bring in like Nahobiho. That should be good. Let's try this. I don't know what kind of boss fight this is, but I guess we'll find out. You only need to touch the pagoda and it should respond to your power. This way you should be able to light it. Would you attempt to light the pagoda? So, when united with the knowledge of a human, you can manipulate yet more Magatsuhi. Fascinating. Hear me, Marasi's domain is like a mirage. It's so faint it does not fully manifest even in the netherworld. You must feed Magatsuhi through the towers and anchor that space to Dayat. There are 4 pagodas. Once all are alight, the connection will be strong enough to bridge the way. That should be all you need to reach Marasi. A simple task for you, I imagine. No, as for the next pagoda, it seems to have manifested after receiving the light of the first tower. Oh, okay. So we have to run around to the different regions. Okay, sure. Alright. Yeah, I thought that fight would be like straight to... Yeah, I guess so. You just kind of a guide along the way. All right. So we have to head to another location. I think I did all the quests in the previous areas for the most part. It was just like the last area I didn't do all the quests because, yeah, there wasn't much point at that stage of the game. All right. So let's see. Where did it spawn? I think it spawned like over here, I want to say. I think it's this marker over here, so if I go up and left. Right, this is where that one fight is. And the background here's noise here is pretty oppressive. Oh, can I get up this way? Okay. Alright. Maybe I should teleport somewhere else then. Man, it's been so long since I played this game. Yeah, because I played it when it first came out on PC. And then I played through it, like, 2 whole playthroughs of it for each of the stories. And then I haven't touched it since, so... And I did a lot of stuff in it. Like, I did the Demi-Fiend fight, I did the Satan fight, I did the Masakato fight, or at least the first version of it. I just did not come back to it for a long time. Still play this game at least once a week. Okay. Megiddo Flame is also good for Mitamas, because randomly one of them will be weak to fire. fairly often at least. Although I suppose you boost mace shot, you could just have just crit or whatever, right? I don't know, it feels surreal to be back here, honestly. I'm just like kind of overwhelmed, like trying to remember everything that goes on in this game and like everything that goes into this game and everything. I guess it'll be good to start over with a new playthrough of Godborn. Even if it is a little overwhelming with Godborn, at least I'll be able to kind of like start from scratch and kind of figure out what I need for builds and everything. Gosh, it is so nice to be able to skip animations. That's something I desperately missed once I went back to play Persona 3 Reload after playing this game some. Probably not super well, but like it'll be interesting. It'll be hard. I'll have to like try and find some solutions and stuff. Especially if I decide to go for that one achievement, right? It'll be interesting. I don't know if it'll be super balanced well, but it'll be interesting. I guess we'll find out when we get there. Most entities of the system do not make direct contact with those of the earthly realm. However, there are also demons that manifest and enact the will of the system. Marasi is one such deity, the austerity of the Buddha, given will and form. It's no doubt that it will no doubt be a fierce battle. Even as the ruler of the new world, you are not above the danger of this meeting. Now then, let's make for the next pagoda. As for its location, did I play on hard mode the first time through? I can't remember, to be honest with you. I think I played on hard mode for at least Canon of Vengeance, but I can't remember if I bumped Canon of Creation up to hard mode or not. Anyway, so the next one, I don't think it is on this map. I think it's on a different map, right? I think we're working our way back through the previous maps, so let's go to the nearest ley line crossing and then go to the next one. Oh, that's a new one. Let me ban that bot, and then I've written down the website that it's trying to link to, so I'll just ban the website link or whatever next time. Or I'll ban it so it can't post it next time. Okay. Oh wait, I should double check later. Did the message in the top left disappear when I deleted it? Because the previous chat box wouldn't do that, so it would just like stick on screen with the bot message if it got through. And this new chat box is a lot nicer, although I'm still not sure if I want to like put something underneath it. The only thing is, oh yeah, I could put like a little black box or something in the top left, or I guess I could shrink the game a little bit. Yeah, I'll look back on the bot and see if it did or not. It's a little hard to read the chat sometimes, depending on what's going on in the game. I wanted to put like an outline or something on it, but I couldn't find a setting for that, unfortunately. How do those work? Sorry, what specifically? The chat box, or? Man, even plugged in, this controller gives me issues sometimes with PS4. Basically, it's just pulling messages from both YouTube and Twitch, and then depending on the parameters I set, I can turn on and off certain aspects of it because of the way it's set up. The previous one, Didn't have as many settings I could mess around with. Technically, I think this one also does image embeds. So if like I posted a link to an image or something, it should put it in the chat, kind of. Like it should show it in the chat, but I couldn't get that working yesterday, so maybe I'm doing it wrong or something. But yeah. So I can, technically it's like the same chat as the one that's over here as well. So you can see it's like still here. It's just got different settings on it for like where it is and what it's showing. So it'll show the profile picture here. Or like here on the bathroom break. Oh, one sec. Sorry, I'm back. My sister had to borrow something real quick. All right, back to the game. Okay. Let's see. So, where was the next one? Oh, I don't remember where it was pointing to. Maria, Maria. Let's see. Where was it pointing towards? Shoot. Maybe it wasn't on this map? Maybe it was on a different map? I assumed it would be on this map, but... oh, you know what I can do? There we go. Okay, I don't see what I'm looking for. I think it might be a different place then. Oh, there we go. Right, this is over by where the angel dude was. Oh wait, this is just to go... Oh, this is to fight Satan. My bad. Right. I don't want to fight Satan again right now. So that's the one I just did over here. Do I have to examine it again? No, I think... Well, maybe if I examine it again, it'll show me where the next one is. Let me just double check. So... There's that one there. There's that one there. Yeah, I don't see where the next one would be on the map. Maybe if I touch one of them, it'll show me where the next one is. I should have been paying better attention, I suppose. Nope. Okay, cool. Well, I guess it might be the green marker then? For the sub-story quest marker? Oop. Hi, mermaid. Oh no, this is just the one dude. Might as well do it while I'm here. Oh right, this is the Amanazako thing. Like,
それって
Zaogo 10. Electric. Okay. Let me just change out Amon. Don't I have somebody who's electric? I think Ball did, didn't he? No. Well, no, he has Mazab. Yeah, okay, we can use him. Okay. All right, the giant girl is part of this animation now. Yeah, I think the whole rock thing is technically tied to Oematsu as part of the model. There's the rock. It's like slightly off. Whatever. It's kind of funny. Okay. Get blocked, idiot. Yeah, I remember running Fizz block on a lot of demons. Yeah, it took me like 400, 500 some hours, but I've also started to recognize demons and personas on site as well. Now, there are also a lot of mods to turn the MC into a girl, which I haven't used, but I don't know. Guess we could always could. Later, maybe. I gotta have somebody else who's got electric skills, right? Oh wait, I have Zeus. Why am I not using Zeus? Sucks to suck, idiot. All right. I do like Ball's animations. him playing with the cup and everything. Okay. Got his essence at least. Destruction Sutra. I got there in the end.
それにしても私だって運命これからはあん
Okay. Well, though, that wasn't what I was looking for. I don't see any other markers, so it's probably not on this map. Let's go to a different map then. Not sure where all the new navigators are. I think I know what's over there. I don't think that's what I'm looking for. I think it might be over here. Well, anything interesting going on for the Summer Game Fest yet? Or is that not started yet? Do we have another hour until then? I think we got... I'm trying to think. I think we might have another hour left. Either it started at the start of this hour or next hour. I can't remember which time zones. Oh yeah, here's the other one. The other pagoda. It is said that the vessel of Jozoiji Temple, Amida Naori, was once known as Amitabha. That name carries the meaning of infinite light. Just as humanity once interpreted the infinite light as a god of salvation, they saw a means to wield their knowledge. Many humans so combined their knowledge, granting them not only divinity, but power over the system that governed their world. The primordial gods, as divided as they were with their own personal goals and visions, never could have achieved this. Are waiting something specific or completely new? Sorry, are we waiting for what? Could it be that the one called the Serpent granted knowledge to humanity after seeing the potential they possessed? And so, a human in his knowledge, together with the power of a demon, proclaimed their truer, deific form anew. Reborn, risen, proven. Oh, pure keeper of knowledge. Have you the power even to overthrow this world's design? Now then, let's make for the next pagoda. As for its location... No, it's right where we were. Right over by the Tokyo Tower. Indeed. How could I forget? That is where our paths first crossed. There the paths to Marasi will open. Okay. But specifically what I'm doing right now is this is part of a update that was added after a couple months after the game came out, I think. By the point it came out, I had already finished playing the game for the time being. So this will unlock a new boss fight. So that is not where I wanted to go. So, and then I'm also just trying to like also clean up some other random side quests while I'm at it. And then once we've unlocked that, I'll probably spend some time off stream, maybe double checking my builds and trying to reacquaint myself with everything, and making sure I register all of my demons before we go and beat the final boss again, and start Godborn with New Game Plus. So I still have to do that. We'll still have to beat the boss. We'll probably do that next time I stream. So we'll beat the final boss next time I stream, once I have all my builds set and everything. Should also let me get a chance to like check out Marasi and see like what we can actually do with her. Maybe we can mess around with that some today too. Oh, no, not really. I didn't even realize that today was the day of the Summer Game Fest when I scheduled today's stream. I just thought, why not? I want to play some SMT5. I might as well schedule a stream for it. But I'm not specifically looking forward to anything in particular at the Summer's Game Fest. There should be some cool stuff that comes out probably, or gets announced or whatever. And I guess we'll see when we get there, or like when it actually starts. But yeah, it's supposed to start in like an hour or so. Just see, you know, like what comes out. If there's nothing big or whatever, I'll just talk about it like literally tomorrow. Like I'll watch it after stream tonight and talk about it tomorrow. Because it's supposed to be happening in like an hour or so, I think. So, who do we want to bring out? Let me just bring out Ball in case this is a debilitate user or something. But yeah, I'm really not sure what to expect from this boss fight. All 4 pagodas have been lit. Marcy will now hear our voices and come before us. Before her light finds you, you would be wise to prepare yourself for battle. Speak to me once you are ready. Okay, let me go get a full heal and save, I guess, a minute. Yeah. I was kind of expecting that we'd get a little bit more information on Goku there. But really all he did was kind of muse over some interesting ideas and give us a little bit of background on Marcy. No, fair enough, I suppose. Yeah, okay. I think actually I'm on the Chaos route, aren't I? Not the Law route for this run. Okay. Oh, controller's been just... Man, this controller is ass, man. Even when it's plugged in. Grabbing a different one. We're gonna just use the good old reliable Xbox controller. The good old reliable Xbox 360, 10 plus years old controller that somehow still works better than that PS4 controller. Okay. Cool arena.
Yes, sir.
I am Marcy, given life by the infinite light. I am now the shining dawn that illuminates the earthly realm. I know your purpose here. I shall test whether you are worthy of adding my power to your own. Go, Nahabino. Prevail over the light. Show her your divine strength. Okay. Let's see. Let's go ahead and... Luminescent Mirage. Start testing elemental damage. Okay. Wasn't too bad. Okay. Clones, huh? Okay. So we tried firing electricity. Okay. interesting. The clones can, okay, and then we have ailments. Okay. Okay. Neutral damage at least to that. Oh, unique attack. Okay, formless arrows. Haha, get absorbed, idiot. Okay, nice. Okay. Do we seriously not have anybody who can heal ailments? That's something we should probably deal with. Warrior trainer could also be good here, actually. Interesting. Yeah, we have a couple of options to get over this. We even tried ice. So let me see. Oh, weak to dark. Interesting. Okay. That's very interesting. Okay, well, let's try Naho Biho. Mahamon skills. Okay. Okay. Okay, resist ice. We don't have anybody else who's got dark skills, do we? Lamu might. He does, but I haven't really given him good skills. Okay, fair enough. Samael? That's actually not bad. Well, it's an ailment skill, right? Not a damage kill. My bad. Guess Naho Biho would, or sorry, Demi-Fiend would probably be our best bet. That or Dagda. Yeah, we did have that dark user of the vampire dude, but I got rid of him because I didn't think we need him. Okay. It'll be fun to go back through these fights, honestly, on Godborn, where stats don't matter as much, but like we can still have like high tier builds. That's kind of what I'm looking forward to and what I'm hoping for out of Godborn is like we can have high tier builds, but like we won't be able to outstat everything. Or if we do, it'll take like quite a while to like farm out. Unless I use Mitumas, of course, but you know, there's that. Nope, okay. What exactly is wrong with DualSense? I don't know. But like that PS4 controller I have just like has always been kind of spotty. But I did buy it secondhand, so maybe it's just not been great because of that. Because it's like secondhand and like it's already been beat up, but it's always been spotty with connecting either through Bluetooth or cord, so. Well done! A performance worthy of the ruler charged with the world's rebirth. That's all the guidance I can offer. The power of Marasi, the new light is yours. Now you both hold the light of creation and the light of war, as well as the light that confers knowledge. That's just as well. Now then, I bid you farewell. Farewell to the almighty ruler, glorious wielder of transcendence. Alright. Got 2 Battle Sutra. Now, shall we be on our way as well? I must admit, I have been quite looking forward to battling alongside you. With your help, perhaps I may achieve even greater enlightenment. Such is my hope, at least. Then, without further delay, I am Marasi. May the light shine upon your path. Okay. We'll have to make her a minute. The pagoda shimmered like a mirage, then disappeared. Alright. Let's get over to the... over here, and then we'll go ahead and make Marasi. I'll have to check out what she's good for and everything. I think one thing that we don't really have in my stock that I really should consider is the different the Vishnu, or sorry, the Kadishtu. Vishnu is a demon. I'm thinking of the Kadishtu, the 4 girls. Let's see. So, well, let's first head to the world of shadows, where demons gather. Yeah, we have new essences. Oh, I guess we didn't get hers, did we? Demon fusion, first compendium fusion. Oh, do I not have Maria in the compendium? Have I never made Maria? And user guards or has defense raised by 2 ranks. Pierce effects will be nullified. Could be useful against certain boss fights. I like how there's a T-Rex on there as well, like on the right-hand side there. It's funny. Okay. Oh, Marasi is in my party already. Okay. So she just threw herself in the party there. Okay. Might of Dawn. When user receives an attack with a pierce effect, counter with a heavy light attack with a pierce effect. May inflict Mirage. Okay. Formless arrows, unique. 5 weak physical attacks on one foe. Greater effect if target is afflicted with Mirage. Alright. Honestly, kind of standard. Resistances are decent. Outside of the weakness to dark, but you can cover that. Anything else? That gets Frey Kugel. High Fizz Pleroma. Okay. Nothing too crazy, honestly. Some decent stats, some decent resistances. Kind of an interesting, unique skill. Design is cool, and once again, something that's brought over from SMT4, from my understanding. It is cool, like, how they made her where wherever perspective you're coming at it from, like, you can kind of think that, like, one is the forefront or whatever. And the fact that she opens her eyes only on, like, the formless arrows, like the main one there, only opens her eyes on her unique skill is cool. Gets luster candy. Yeah. Decent little demon there. Nothing too crazy. All right. So what is the crazy stuff that we should be working on? Let me remove you. Yeah, I think now is the time to start thinking about, like, demon stuff here. Like, what demons we're going to be using for that. So, Aminazako is the thing. We could throw fire and ice resist or something on her. When summoned from the stock, reverses stab buffs and debuffs for allies besides self. That's a useful thing to have in the stock. Kind of interesting. Could be bad, but could also be good. Unique chance to counter strength-based attacks with this weak dark attack. Lowers target attack. It's only physical, like, strength-based attacks, so it's kind of eh. Has a decent electric skill potential. Has some healing and almighty skill potential, but not really sure what else to do with her. I think I'll keep her around for now. You have to keep around for Sakura. So maybe I'll try and make something decent out of you at some point. You didn't really have a good... Well, what's your trait at least? Or skill? When user resists or nulls an attack, chance to counter with a medium ice attack with a chance of an instant kill. That's not terrible, but it's not great. Yeah, it's okay. It's not like it's got good resistances, but it's really just here for Sakuya's blooming Sakura. So okay. I'm pretty happy with Sakuya. I don't know if I need anything else on her. I feel like this is pretty good. I guess I could make her more tanky by giving her more resistances, but null fizz, cover her in electric. I don't know, I guess I could give her like absorb fizz or something, but null fizz is probably fine. Masakato is probably fine. You know, critical zealot, bloody glee, murderous glee, enduring soul, high restore, almighty pleroma, high almighty pleroma, and then his unique skill. Dogda is fine. Kyuchu Lane is fine. Maybe we keep Scathench around and like make her decent for certain things, since if we're gonna keep Kyuchu Lane around. I should probably think of like certain sets of demons as like groups to keep in the stock and everything. Like if I'm gonna keep the Kadishtu, I probably want all 4 of them and also Drake, or like at least 2 or 3 of them in Drake or something like that. One thing I should also think about is giving the MC at least some attacking skill. I feel like probably Illumination Flux could probably get... Which goddess did I side with? I'm on Vengeance, so I ended up, I think, siding with Chaos Girl. This is an old save I just pulled up to get ready for Godborn today, so. Also to do some of the, like, the Marasi DLC and stuff, do that fight, because I hadn't fought her yet. and you know, unlocking Mothman and stuff, which I still have to do. But I should like make a couple new demons and let them level up and then swap over. So did the 4 horsemen, when switching a demon with a 4 horsemen, all buffs and support effects on self will be granted to the switched ally. Okay. I don't know. I feel like the Pale Rider isn't like that interest. I don't know. I'm gonna part with Pale Rider for now. Does Theon have anything interesting? When restoring an ally's HP, elements may be cured, but he doesn't even have a plus physical or plus healing skill potential. I can lean. Severe physical attack to one foe, greater effective critical. I guess we could keep him around for a little bit. Theon is cool, whether he's modded to be guts or not, so. Oh, no, I mostly just pulled out because messing around with mods. His unique trait is kind of interesting. Being able to swap out for somebody and like give them a boost to their next physical skill is kind of nice, but I don't know. I feel like that's kind of like situational. I need to... Okay, I think what we need to do now is make some good Kadishtu. Ball can stick around for a little bit longer. I mostly had him for that one boss fight, for the Demi-Fiend fight, so... I saw him hunt lady on the thumbnail. What crossover did I miss? Okay, yeah. Yeah, it's so funny. Just like... They made her lore accurate sized Nash, so it's just like she is gigantic. Like whenever she shows up in the demon haunt here, see if I can get her to spawn in a minute. No, I didn't. Okay. Yeah, it'd be pretty obvious if she was here. Oh yeah, there she is. Okay. Like, she's so big, she's clipping into the overhanging rock. Like, she is massive. Like, look at the trees next to her. There's the MC. There's Beelzebub. There's Mount Lady. It's very funny. Okay. Lamu's such a sneaky snake. Okay. So I guess let's head into... I need to pull out a couple of the Kadishtu. Which... I should pull out 2 or 3 Kadishtu. Which ones am I pulling out? Let's sort by... I don't remember all their names, so let's just sort by level. They should be near the top. Okay. Oh, right. Yoshitsune is also modded. Sternus is modded. Let's see. Right, sorry. Where are the Gadishtu? I'm looking for anime girls who are not modded in, basically. Where are they? I would assume that they're here relatively high level. Oh, some of them actually may be modded, right? Maybe if I sort by race, that would be easier. Because this is Herald, Megami. Ah, here we go. Yeah, they're near the bottom here. Okay, so we have the 4 Kadishu. They should be good. While in the active party, raises accuracy and evasion for Kadishu allies. Okay, whatever. High chance of inflicting charmed all foes. Remove stat buffs. Okay. That's it? Okay. That's all the unique stuff anyway. While in the active party, magics, including for Kadishu. Okay. This allows for crits for magic, so she's going to be good, especially with her Queen's Decree. Almighty crit. Hits a good amount of times. While in the active party, reduces damage. Okay. That's about it. Oh, no, wait. Nullifies 1 attack for all allies for 1 turn and removes stat debuffs. Mother Earth. Okay. Yeah, that's probably good. That'll probably be useful in Godborn for certain fights, probably. Let's pull out her. And then who's the last girl? Increases crit rate for Kadishu demon allies. Could pair well with that other one. Vengeance Pixie only. Gosh. At some point, Strife. Yeah, probably at some point. Not quite yet, but... yeah, probably sometime next year, actually. Because I think I'm going to do Metaphor next, after I finish P4. Okay, but anyway, was this got unique? Right. So, heavy physical HP drain attack to foe, great effect if target has an ailment. Okay. Just kind of a pretty standard... yeah, I feel like... Where's... because Lamu offers crits for everybody with positive skill potential. Which is pretty good. So I should probably make him good as well. But where's the guy who combos with the Kadishu again? The snake dude. Well, I have him in my party. I can just look. Right. Oh my gosh, I can actually look at my party in the Velvet Room / Fusion area. It's like, man, the quality of life features added in this game, I just like going back between like P4 Pixie only and then this is gonna be like a big shock to the system when I have to go in and do Fusion tomorrow and I'm re-rolling skills and everything. No, I probably won't do it tomorrow. I'll probably do it off stream tomorrow. But yeah, I have to make a new Pixie for the Naoto dungeon and then once again for the late game. So, Kadishu cohort, when in the active party, grants a pierce effect against foes that have ailments for user and Kadishu demon allies. Okay, so ailments seem kind of important for some of the Kadishu. Like, let me just pull out... let me just pull out the other two. Why not?
Sure.
And then I need to just kind of like swap them around and kind of like think about the different combinations. So, okay. So, Agret is pretty good because she allows magic to crit for the Kadishu. And she always has it, so her 12 hit thing can always crit. Also energy drain. Yeah, she's always going to be good, I think, in general. If for no other reason than she gives herself always positive, like crits with her positive skill potential on almighty attacks. You could also throw fire or ice on her as well for certain boss fights, and she'd always give herself positive, like, the ability to crit with those as well. So Agret's good, just in general. Lilith doesn't really have a lot going on, but she does have some positive skill potentials the others don't have in her electric and wind. I feel like she's the most meh out of all of them. She does have Mother Earth though, which nullifies 1 physical attack and remove stat debuff, so. Maybe later, Jason. If I was gonna do that, it would probably be after I finish the Yakuza games for the year. So once we finish the Yakuza games, I gotta figure out what we're doing next. Like, once I get to Yakuza 4, I'll start thinking about what we're doing after that. Because I just didn't even know how long Yakuza 3 and 4 would take, so. But yeah. Once I get done with 3 and start on 4, I'll kind of know how much longer I have with 4, and then I can kind of figure out like what we're doing for the rest of the year. Maybe we'll do DMC 5 DMD. Maybe we'll do Persona 5 Strikers, New Game Plus hard difficulty or something. Either of those would be fun, and we could do those on the weekdays. So okay, and then increasing crit rate. This only matters if okay. This only matters if Samael or Agrat is in the party. So what would be the play then? You could either do Lilith and then Ima or something. And then Samael could swap out for Nama. No, because like I don't know. Because this requires setting up ailments. I mean, the Pierce thing is kind of nice, but it's not super important. I feel like this doesn't matter. I feel like the Samael thing does not matter at all. Does he have anything? I mean, I guess he can swap out for Nama, right? Because he can put the ailments on. And then, like, Agrat or Eshith could, like, swap in. But that's a lot of slots to use just on Kadishtu. Calm Hail. Alright. Yeah, I think that probably Agrat is probably the one to really think about using. Just because, if nothing else, she can, like, cover... Like, she already buffs herself. Like, any other Kadishtu added on is fine. But, like, her unique... Like, she already does a lot for herself. Like, she doesn't need a lot of help. Like, if she gets paired with, like, Samael or Eshith, that's fine, but she doesn't really need it. She's just good. So, let me arrange her skills a minute. Does she need Megidolon? She doesn't need it, but she could use it. Let's put it up here for now. And then Repel Electric or Repel Light Endure. I could probably swap that out with Enduring Soul. I mean, she's pretty much good to go, outside of, like, giving her more stuff to increase her almighty potential. I might have some of those, actually. Ailment. I got one. Might as well use it on her a minute. I think you can buy those from the shop in Godborn, but I'm not sure on that. And then, man, I really just don't think this matters too much. Like, I feel like the Kadishtu aren't strong enough. Well, she does have really good resistances. I guess I didn't consider that. Like, she's only weak to physical. You just slap on null physical or something, and she's got pretty good resistances there. And I guess light, because I have Drain Light on her, don't I? So she probably needs that. Not bad, but like... I just don't think this Samael thing matters at all. Let me swap him out for somebody else and just get rid of him. So Lamu is good too. Lamu is good just because he makes everybody's potential, like, magic stuff, like, potentially crit on any positive skill potentials. And then he's also got Silt of Ruin, which isn't bad. Yeah, it's kind of it's not great, but it's not bad. So what is up with you? What do I want on you? Probably just some stuff to keep you alive, to be honest. What is your positive skill potentials? None of them are too high, but you do have a good smattering of them. Where you have physical, ice, wind, darkness, almighty, and ailment. So any of those could be maxed out. I guess. Do we have any, are there any elemental skills that pierce that he can learn? Because that would mean that he always has something that pierces. Sorry, I know there's no music. One sec. I'm looking something up real quick. SMT 5 Vengeance. Skill list. Ice and wind are the two elemental stuff he has. I guess there's always no, physical wouldn't make any sense to put on him. That's dumb. I'm dumb. Hello, I am dumb. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, because there's Killing Wind, which we can get from Nua or Raphael. Pass that over to him. Or there's probably an ice version as well, right? Oh, what does he have? Well, let me just double check this first. Yeah, and then there's Ice Age. Okay. And then I guess we give him stuff to, like, let himself... Okay. So let's give him... Okay, so let's pull him out. And we're going to try and use him a little bit. This is kind of a smattering of whatever, but it's fine. Everybody's level, like, 99, so it's whatever. And then, is there anybody else who I need to, like, really work on? There's probably somebody. I done... What the heck? I done. Man, you really got nerfed, huh? You know what? Speaking of healers, though, we didn't have anybody who could heal ailments. I need to find somebody who can heal ailments. I have an idea. Where is she? Let's go by level. Oh, Abdiel. What does Abdiel got going on? Okay. Nothing too crazy. Kind of the same as Beelzebub stuff. Do I have Fallen Abdiel? I might. Hold on. Let me sort by level. There's Demeter. Artemis is pretty good too. Astral Strike, Saint Strike is pretty good. Probably could be refined. Yeah, we should probably refine Artemis some. Give her Yabusume shot. I'm pretty happy with how Yoshitsune is. I don't think he needs any changes. He can just stay as he is until we get to Godborn. Loop Garo could be good if we could get his magic stat up. So maybe in Godborn he'd be more useful. Because his severe electric attack does a good amount of damage, but his innate magic stat is like really, really low. So. But like you pair this like carpet bolting with like something like Artemis's thing here, where it hits 15 times. Yeah. Because he does more damage based on how many times allies have hit this turn. So there's some good options there. You could abuse that for certain boss fights. Let's see. This is good for random fights, but not super good for bosses or anything. But Matador is decent. Shiva. Pretty decent unique skill. Nothing too crazy. Good wind user. Nua's fine. Cleopatra. She's okay. Frolic is decent on certain things, but Amon is useful for various things. Mostly Mitoma grinding, if I'm being honest. Negative flame, severe fire attack to all foes. Ignores any resistance and pierces through. Just good damage output on fire. And it can pierce, so you can use it against groups of enemies even if somebody's got a fire resist or something. Beelzebub, best debuffer in the game. King Frost, got a kind of interesting, unique skill. And he's King Frost, so I made a decent version of him at some point. Okay. 2. And then that's Kadishu stuff we just went over. Ah, there's Tau. That's who I was looking for. While in the active party, allies in battle will recover from ailments when returning to stock. Dang, she really doesn't restore... I thought her healing skill restored ailments, but I guess it doesn't. Okay. I mean, it removes debuffs, so in certain cases she is better if somebody else is using, like, Debilitate or something. Because then it could be up to, like, a +4 if you're, like... Or a +3 if you're -2 on debuffs, so... Okay. Useless Crucifixion. Also could be useful. Not as useful. I guess you could pair that with, like, with certain things and make him decent. Let me see. So, is there any healing skill in the game, unique or otherwise, that also restores ailments or, like, cures ailments? Danu, maybe? There she is, Danu. Matriarch's Love. Moderate HP recovery removes ailments and debuffs for all allies. Oh, okay, there we go. Yeah. So, Danu. And we should kind of keep her around for the Magatsuhi skills anyway. Danu's Wisdom can be abused in certain situations. So, alright. Alright, so let's work on these 3 demons. So I have 3 demons to work on. Well, technically Artemis too, but yeah. Yeah, so I have 4 demons to work on. I could probably kick out something. What am I kicking out? Do I need Idun? I don't really need Idun. Yeah, okay. I don't need this dude either. Where is she? I thought I had her on with me. No, maybe I didn't. Okay, let me pull her out then. Best wife, Spinda. I saw somebody try and made a video where they tried to play Doom on Spinda's dots, like getting enough Spindas together so they could display what Doom looked like or whatever. And it didn't kind of work out great, but they tried. They got pretty far. All right, so let's go ahead and I guess let's go ahead and level up Danu all the way to 99. Drain light. You really do not need drain light, so I'm gonna say no on that one. You really don't need... What do you need? Glacial Blast? I guess more than Meteorama. Luster Candy wouldn't be bad. Instead of what? Riborama? Yeah, it's probably fine. And then just get you up to 99. It's probably fine for now. And then let's swap in, I think, let me go through Artemis first. So Agrat's mostly fine. She just needs to like get her almighty skill potential up, I think. You are a mess. You have stuff all over. This is unique. It's fine. Right, I was gonna put better skills on you. You are fine, but you need to focus more on your unique skill. Also, we can do better than resist fire now. Gosh, when did I make this build? Must have been like midway through the game or something. And then you need some actual attacking skills. Okay. Well, you are the most like of a mess right now, so let's deal with you first. So, what skill are we looking for? We're looking for the pierce skills for, I think, wind and ice. So, Raging Whirlwind. No, sorry. Killing Wind is one of them, so. Apotheosis. Essence Fusion. Lamu. And then Skill Search. Looking for Killing Wind. Right? Yeah. So, Raphael's our best option. We don't have his, so. Oh boy, my favorite. It's time to play the Essence game. It's still gonna take less time than P4 Pixie only Fusion, but guess I'm really tired today if I keep forgetting to switch personas on Fusion Calculator after I select it. Yeah, sometimes Fusion Calculator stuff can get very like just go by alphabet. R for Raphael. Yeah, when you're like 3 fusions deep, sometimes stuff happens if you don't have everything written down. I've definitely had that happen before too. Okay. So let me go and save a minute. And then we're just going to use a bunch of leveling up items on Raphael. See if we get his essence. If we don't, then we just reload. At least he's not like level 90 something. This is only really a problem if like the demon is level 90 or something by default. Getting debilitate or something can be a real pain. There we go. There's his essence. So now we can go ahead and kick him out. This is also kind of expensive, but with the meat to grinding, it's not really a big deal. Apotheosis, Essence Fusion, Lamu. Killing Wind. And then let's go ahead and grab Killing Wind here instead of Madoon. And we'll also grab High Force Pleroma, because why not? We'll do that instead of Tentrafu. Repel Force we'll do instead of Bufudine, because... Or, sorry, Purple Smoke, because why not? And then for the other one... Skill search. We've got Ice. Ice Age. We're not getting that from Beelzebub. Beelzebub is such a pain in the ass. Oh, we'll get it from Gabriel. Gabriel's fine. So Gabriel. G. Oh, right. Hellbiker is right, I forgot. You see Moto from Yu-Gi-Oh! 5Ds. Gabriel. Ah, there you are.
Yoroshi. 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 Yoroshi.
Nope. We went all the way to level 99 to get the essence. Unfortunate, but it happens sometimes. Just reload and re-level her up.
Yoroshi. 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 Kikinasai.
I'm ready to shower.
Kikinasai.
Gabriel's essence. There we go. Okay. Be gone with you. I don't need you anymore. Okay. Apotheosis. I'm good on miracles. Yep. Lamu. Gabriel. And then Ice Age instead of Bufudine. And we'll go and grab High Ice Pleroma while we're at it. We'll swap that out for... Yeah, Hellish Mask is fine, yeah. It's not like you're even weak to any ailments or anything. Okay. So then Lamu. You don't really need a repel force, but whatever. We can swap that out later. So resist fire should be upgraded to something else, and then these two are open slots for right now. Probably just throw on some like stuff that makes crits do more damage or whatever. Thanks to Divine Decree. So do I have anything that increases... do I want to increase? Yeah, that's probably fine. Let's see if I have anything increase that for his ice or wind skill potential. I do. Might honestly be worth using on Agrat as well, but one thing at a time. Okay. Yeah, because she's also got fire and ice positive skill potential. So, could give that to her as well. But let's focus on Almighty for right now. Technically, we could, you know, +9 everybody's positive skill potentials, and it would be good to do so in certain situations, probably, but not too important right now. All right, let's just mess around with this for right now. Let's go get some stuff done, and then maybe I'll keep refining these characters a little bit as we go. Let's go get some stuff done. Let me swap over. So instead of item, so system. Yeah, let's increase Maka Mitama showing up instead of the level ones, because we probably need some more Maka now. All right, let's go see if we can find Mothman or something, right? I still haven't unlocked all the new navigators, so just teleport over here, and then I think I also have to turn on some other. Let's see what can I turn on. Do I have the absences left? Should probably also stop by the Aogami husks and pick up any I don't have. Okay. All right, so where to next? Well, I guess we should try and pick up any subquests, sub-story, pick up any quests and stuff. Look like there's somebody we can talk to and fight in the middle area there, so let's go do that in a minute. Yeah, we should be done with all the story fights here. I guess some of the new navigators might be just like NPCs I haven't talked to yet, so I should keep an eye out for that, I guess. So, Queen's Decree. How much damage is it going to do to it, like a Mitama? We'll have to try on some other enemies too, but yeah, because he resists Almighty. Not bad. Nice. Critical and weak. There you go, Lamu. Okay. Still so weird that B is jump in this game, but I guess it makes sense since A is interact. Alright, why do I... Just see that box-shaped hole at your feet? That's the sacred container, the Mishashiro. The seraphim will appear once you place the angel ring. Are you ready? Sure. I don't remember who we're fighting, but it's probably fine. Oh, it's the archangels. I see. Okay. All right, let's try this then. How much damage would Megalodon do here? Okay, decent amount with crit. Oh, you're weak to ice. Alright, well, don't mind if I do. Okay. I think I should probably throw some crit skills on either Lamu or Artemis. Probably both, honestly. Maybe even Agrat could benefit from it. Yeah, it is. There's a lot of really good battle music in this game, for sure. That's not gonna matter, Gabriel, I'm sorry. But you're pretty much dead at this point. Okay. Oh, I got all their essences. That's nice. That'll be useful for certain things. Okay. Not the talisman. Oh, Dark Sutra. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and... Oops, wrong button. Okay. What's next? I guess, let me see. So I did feel like I needed some crit skills on either Lamu, like somebody here. Endure could probably be upgraded to Enduring Soul or something. Do I need both of these? Is she weak to both of them? I can't remember. She probably honestly doesn't need Megalodon. Because, like, aren't there spells that... Or, sorry, skills that increase crit stuff, so... Let's get all the way down there. So, Bloody Glee, yeah, increases crit rate. Restore. High Restore. So we should probably grab Murderous Glee. Right, what's the demon with Murderous Glee? Because you three are all probably going to want that, actually. Let's go talk to Kanohana Sakia and get, like, whatever stat increases or whatever she's got. There's so many archetypes. Side of Decay, what's good or not in Metaphor. Yeah, I guess that is, like, the perks and downsides of a job system is, like, there's so many, like, things you could do. So you get to mess around with a bunch of stuff, but at the same time, it can be a little overwhelming at times. Like, there's a lot of options there. I personally didn't use as many as maybe I should have. I kind of over-leveled for the first playthrough, and then in New Game Plus, even with a harder difficulty, I just spammed the merchant class because it's so abusable when you have a ton of money. So it's really easy to get a ton of money in the game, actually. I'm really looking forward to doing a MC/Pixie only run of that game. I really want to mess around with like the different classes and archetypes and stuff, and like see what I can cobble together, and like see what I need to do to like win with just the MC. That sounds like a lot of fun to me. Well, I don't know. It sounds interesting to me. No, it does sound fun. I was gonna say, that sounds weird. Like, the challenge is the fun part of it. Some of the mundane stuff might not be so fun, but anyway. So, what am I looking for? Okay, so let's go into the World of Shadows, and then I need to see who has some of the crit skills, so I can grab them from that person's, or that demon, so let's just say Artemis here. And then skill search, we're gonna go into passives, and we are looking for crit skills. Should be up here. Murderous Glee. Yes. So we want Murderous Glee. Nice. Looks like we can get that from a couple of demons, including ones we can buy, which is always nice. Because demons that you can buy means that I can just grab them from the store if I need to. Let's grab Murderous Glee over like this. And then you are fine. What happened, Jeff? What happened, Jeppo? What happened? Did it get announced? Did P4... Oh. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds has a Yakuza crossover. Oh, okay, cool. New Sonic Racing game. Fun, fun. I like some of the older Sonic Racing games. I remember not even knowing, like, who half the characters were, but I, you know, enjoyed it. Oh, that's fun. Okay. Yeah, I'll have to maybe check that. Well, Pixie's in pretty much every single SMT and Atlas, like, in pretty much every single SMT and Persona game. If Jack Frost is the Pikachu of the series, then Pixie is like the Rattata or the Pidgey. She's always there on like as one of your first demons or personas that you can get, which makes her widely accessible throughout various games. But she's also not like a starter persona, because a starter persona or something like that is designated as like something that you're gonna hold on to for a while. So her being like widely available and stuff helps a lot with that. You know, I also like her design, and she's relatively low powered in pretty much every game she's in, and she's in most of them, so. That, and also Pixie being like this, going from like this weak kind of like little thing to being the almighty Pixie that deletes you in one turn, is already kind of a meme in the community, so I thought I'd just like lean into that. Although I think probably for I might have to, for some of the SMT games, I might have to do, well, I don't know if I'll have to, but I might do okay, dude, I might do like Pixies or fairies only. So I would do Pixie in her like race or whatever. So what are we doing? Well, I'd already did the Morrissey fight. So we're just trying to like shore up some builds of some demons and like do some like side quests and stuff that I haven't done yet on this save file. I think I've already done all of these, but like I've already done all the side quests in the game, just not on the save file. So like we just fought 3 of the 4 archangels a minute, and now I'm like throwing like Murderous Glee on all of these demons because they were gonna want it. So Let's grab Murderous Glee instead of Fatal Sword. And you know what? Let's grab Ice Pleroma. I don't think we'll keep that on you, but that'll be fine for now. And then let me grab Murderous Glee one more time and throw that on her, so. I will say the one downside of the JP voice acting is I do think that the English VA for this dude did a better job than the Japanese VA, personally. Either way, he did a really good job. They probably both could do a pretty good job, but I prefer the English VA, at least for the storekeeper. Gosh dang it. And then Agrat. Murderous Glee instead of Megadolon. Oh, hold on. Let me see if okay, so she doesn't need Repel Light, so maybe we keep Megadolon for now then, and we just throw on Murderous Glee instead of Repel Light. Yeah, it's fine. And then, let me see here. So, should I grab Paracine Blur? No, I should probably just grab, let's see. Where's Murakumo? That's what I'm looking for right now, is Murakumo. Maybe if I sort by race, this will be easier. Ah, here we go. There it is, Murakumo. This one is on that one, so type 0. I don't remember where type 0 is. I think it's somewhere. I can grab it somewhere. Okay, but I don't have it. All right, that's fine for now. Let's go and beat up some more guys, and then I can keep making changes to the current builds. Oh, did I get a full refill? I think I did. More crits. Yeah, way more crits. Okay. Okay, so where are we heading next? I wonder if that's Awagami type 0 up there. I think it might be, actually. Let me run over there and see if it is. I remember grabbing that Awagami quite a few times at least. But I think type 0 is somewhere around here. But we want at least one of the MC's strong, unique attacks on him. So at the very least we can use Omnipotent Succession and, like, you know, use 4 attacks in like one go. Ah. Oh, it's Mitama. Okay. Yeah. You know what's more surprising, Jeppo? That Joker didn't make it into the racing game. I mean, if Miku and Yakuza made it in, you would think that Joker would make it in at that point, right? That seems more surprising to me at this point. Nah. Whatever. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I passed the Agami. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-ba-ba-da-bum. Yeah, there it is, type 0. That's got Murakumo on it. Okay. So we'll throw that on the MC next time we get a chance. And then from here... looks like there's some more side quests up north, so just jump off this over here. Grab all these Mutumas a minute. Don't need them. Don't really need them, but we'll need them eventually for money, so. Money is always good to have. I wish it was this easy to make money in real life. Oh well. Sorry, I didn't really go in with as much of a plan, so I know I'm not talking as much as I usually do. I just kind of was like, let's just go for it. So. This is kind of a spur of the moment thing. It was literally a shower thought I had of like, well, why don't I just make a stream for SMT5 engines? Like, who cares? Let's just do it. I got the time. Won't be able to play anything off stream for a little bit if I'm keeping up with everything else, but should be fine. I'll play some game with friends, but otherwise, if I'm doing this and Persona 4, and then I guess also trying to keep up and keep the Persona 3 off-stream playthrough going, yeah, it's gonna be everything, I think. But that's fine. Might as well. Could just play this offline, I suppose, but I'd rather stream it, to be honest. Okay. Alright, looks like we kind of passed some things. So, let's see. go up this way, grab the quest.
それそれ
Yeah, I guess I could have just started Godborn today too, but like, I don't know. I feel like now is a good chance to like double check everything, because if I just jumped in, I would just be like overwhelmed, I think. They kind of have that a little bit. Where you can reverse search for any demon, like for fusion. In SMT5 Vengeance here, and it like can do it with your compendium, so you can reverse demon search for things that you can make using only what you have on you, and that's in other games as well. But SMT5 Vengeance here has a reverse compendium search, so you can search even using the things that are in your compendium, which obviously means pretty much everything, right? So you have to summon things out of the compendium, you know, sometimes to like make the thing, but as long as you have the money for it. So that helps a lot with getting things around. And then with how essences work, you really don't even need the fusion calculator too much for this game. You could really just kind of wing it for the most part. Because if you ever need to get a skill on somebody, you can like look up which demons get the skill. If you need to know how to make a demon, you can just reverse compendium search it. So, yeah. I definitely think that SMT5 Vengeance offers enough quality of life features that you don't need the calculator nearly as much, at least. And with the way its systems are set up, you don't need it as much. I was playing some Mario Kart 64 the other day. I always forget how unbalanced the item selection is in that game, where even if you're in first or second place, you can get like some really high tier items, like being in third place and getting a star. Just wild. I guess that's why in future games you're not able to do that, because yeah, it's a huge advantage to be in first place and then grab a star. Oh my gosh. An overwhelming advantage. All right, how do we get over onto that thing? Oh, we got to go around this way. Okay. Yeah, I think there's a fight up here with Amon, I believe. Yeah, it's Amon. Okay. So let me swap out some demons real quick, because he has Pierce. Kanayonosaki is probably actually not the best. Let's throw in Danu, and then we'll also throw in see, we're trying to use Agrets, and then is that because you have repel physical though? You do, right? Yeah. So let's grab you, and then, well, what do you have? That's you're weak to. Probably ice, right? I mean, he's probably weak to, well, analyze. Sort by alphabet. Amon. Oh, it's probably under bosses. Yeah, weak to ice. Okay, so let's swap in. Well, actually, here's what we'll do. We'll do Lamu, and then instead of Agrats, or maybe Danu, maybe. Danu should be fine. No. Let's not do Danu. Danu needs some work still. Nahobiho. Yeah, there we go. That should be fine. Okay. Harold Megami, femme or lady. Harold. Okay. Eh? Okay. I see. I have to go do that quest for him and then I can fight him. Fair enough. All right. Fionn Mc looks like Guts from Berserk. Yes, he does. He is indeed. Complete with animations and JP voice acting if you have the JP voices on. Yeah, the modder did a good job on this. Is there any way I can get him to like do his like attacking animation? I can't remember. I think there might be in like the compendium or something. Atlas must be fans. Yes, something like that, sure. Where's the free camera on this configuration? I can't remember. Whatever. But yeah. No, I've got mods running. Do. He's like the only... Guts is actually like the only non-anime girl mod that's being used right now pretty much. Okay, so there's a quest up there. Otherwise, we should get to a teleport place and head over and do that quest for Amon in a minute. Beat up those other dudes. And then we can go beat up Amon. Okay. Can probably just ride Magatsuhi rails over that way. Oh yeah, the music here is good. I forgot about that. Is there a Joker mod? There is a mod that puts some of the Persona characters in as like demons. Or like guest characters that you can get. So like Margaret and Elizabeth and stuff. Not sure about Joker though. Bum 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 bum. All right, so we need to get to that building. Bam, bam. Okay. I think Berserk will ever end. Oh, I don't know. I haven't caught up on Berserk. I haven't sat down and read the whole thing yet. Probably not at this point, right? Unless I'm not super, like, in the know about the manga and stuff. But from my understanding, the dude who is making it is, like, not even around anymore. So... what do we got on these dudes, actually? Ice. Ice. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. So maybe it'll end. Maybe it'll get a proper ending. Although there will always be people who are unsatisfied with the ending. Or like how it goes from here, right? Because it'll always be like the original guy would have done it better, but it'll probably get an ending at this then if somebody's still working on it. That's kind of the point, I assume. Is you know, trying to finish out the story for the fans and everything. Alright, and then pass. Ice Age. Jack Tempest. Yeah, or at least like put them out into the world. Yeah, I know that there's like a lot of notes and stuff that J.R.R. Tolkien had that got released after his death. I don't know. I think that that's kind of stuff is interesting because you want to talk about death of the author, literally the death of the author, right? So who knows, like, if everything like it'll never be entirely what the original person would have done, but at the very least, you know, you'll get a ending to the story, which, you know, you can take it or leave it at that point, right? You can either say, well, the original ended here, but I do like the newer stuff, or you can say, you know, that you don't really care about like what the ending was, you'd rather come up with your own. But at least there will be an official ending, and maybe some closure on some characters. Oh, I don't have him? I don't have that dude. Okay, that's fine. I'll just swap out Sakya for Artemis. Okay, now we can go beat up Amon. Oops. Wrong bumper. I wonder, can you use Battle Sutras on Demi-Fiend? Probably not, because he's considered a guest. Yeah, so you can never get his skill potentials up to +9. Only up to +8. Bit of a shame. Still, it's not like he's weak by any means. Yeah. Nice. Some extra luck for ball. Fail? Ball? Oh, right. So let's go back over here. Okay. Probably not going to clean up everything today. I'll probably clean up some stuff off stream, but I don't know. I guess. Does anybody remember where Mothman is? I haven't seen Mothman yet for the navigator. If somebody wants to point me towards him, I'd appreciate it. Otherwise, I can look it up a minute. I at least want to check out Mothman as a navigator, because I've seen that he has some pretty funny dialogue, so. What? Amon's going to betray me? Who could have guessed this? Oh well. I knew this would happen. Alright. Boss battle music time. Haven't heard this in a minute. Alright. Evergreen leaves. Alright. You do have a cool normal attacking animation, I will give you that. Yeah, Queen's Decree is pretty good. Once I get it to +9, it'll be even better. Mostly really good against like single target enemies. I don't think putting on more than Bloody Glee would be good. I think having just Bloody Glee on her is fine for the extra crits. I don't think like Critical Zealot or anything like that would be good, because she isn't crit enough for it. But so I don't think the DPS would be there. Maybe if I increased her luck stat or something a good amount, but at least for right now. Okay. All right, let me look up where the guts leveled up. All right. Talisman collector collected 36 different talismans. Well, there's one achievement down, I guess. I'll have to make a list of all the achievements I want to get done during Godborn. All right. SMT 5 Vengeance, Mothman, Navigator. Let's see. So, Mothman. So we have to go to Daiat Shinagawa. Okay. Over by here. After completing, can I keep him? Okay. Have I completed that one? Can I keep them? Oh, captured 10 Mothmen and delivered to Lilim. Recommended level 29. Okay, so I need to do this one then. What do you mean capture 10 Mothmen? Okay. Okay, so it's somewhere on this map. I think. Unless it's on the previous map. It might be on the previous map. That's the Conan third block. Leyline found. Okay. Oh, I see. It's that one down there. Okay. So I already have the quest, so I just need to actually do it. Oh, okay. So I just need to defeat 10 Mothmen and go back to her. Okay. And they should be around this area, apparently. Oh, right. Maybe they'd be around here if I turn off the Mitsumas. There's one. Come here, you. We didn't get to use guts at all. Here, we can use them here a minute. See some of his animations and stuff. Ba-da. Ba-da. Ba-da-da-da-da. Ba-dum. Ah. Here's a bunch of them. Here you. More and more and more Mothman. This should do it for the quest. Just gotta turn it in after this. Ba-da-bum. Ba-da-da-bum. Da-da-da-dum. Ba-ba-da-dum. Alright, so that should be enough Mothman defeated for the quest. Nice, 2 fire sutras. Very nice, very nice. So let's see, where's this Lilim? She's down there. Okay. Yeah, I don't think Alice is technically the best navigator to have. I just like her, so I have her as my navigator. Okay, and now we should be able to teleport over to where we were before, and there should be a Mothman over there now that we can talk to and maybe recruit. So let's see. Or there should be anyway. I don't know. Maybe it's not here because need to like acquired by speaking to them. To a Mothman and Conan 4th block after completing. Can I keep him? Okay. Oh, we should be over here, right? And then, yeah, it looks like there's a dude down south now that we can talk to. Let's go and take this Magatsuhi rail that's up here. And then, can we jump down here? Nope, okay. I guess we'll just run back up then a little bit. Yay. No, this is just a bike horn. Okay. Maybe it won't show up until I start a new game. Huh. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I can see if I can find a better description of where he is. Yeah, okay, whatever. I guess maybe I'll find him, and it'll be a fun surprise in Godborn, I guess. Not sure if, well, one thing I could do is, I guess, is double check those spots that have a navigator icon, see if one of those is him. Or we could go and talk to people over by the ferry stuff, because there's quite a few over there. Yeah, because there's Pyro Jack. And I'm guessing that this is just all the fairies that you can talk to and some of the human companions, right? Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you can't access them until you do a new playthrough or something? Could be. I have updated the game, I think. Yeah, because we got the one new demon. So, yeah, alright. I guess let's just call it. Yeah, I mean, getting to that point, like, you know, eventually people start getting old. I mean, there's probably going to be some, like, in another 20 years, there are probably going to be a bunch of game devs that we're aware of that start passing away, right? But also, like, I know that manga artists, at least, you know, like, really work themselves to the bone when it comes to, like, keeping up with deadlines and stuff, so that probably does not help their lifespan either. That probably does not positively contribute to their length of time here on this earth. All right. Let me just save, and I think we'll wrap it up for today. I'll do a little bit more demon build stuff off stream, and then I think next, like, I don't know, maybe Wednesday or something. I think I'm gonna try streaming like earlier in the week, like earlier in the day, like Wednesday. See if like the time that I usually stream on the weekends works out okay. So I'm gonna try a couple of different time slots, just kind of see like what works for people and stuff, and everything like that. So I think I want this. Yeah, I have to set up those hotkeys better. They're not quite what they should be right now. All right, let me go ahead and exit out of the game. But yeah, thanks for hanging out and stuff. This is more of a chill, just kind of whatever stream. I just needed to get myself reacquainted with SMT 5, Vengeance, see where I was in that save file. I don't think I need to do all the side quests. Maybe there's some like bombs or something I could get from some of them. But yeah, I'll make a few more preparations probably over the next week here, and then like Wednesday or whatever, we'll start Godborn. We'll do Canon of Creation. Start on that, and we can mess around with that and stuff. So anyway, but yeah, I guess I'll go watch the Summer Game Fest and see if there's anything interesting. Otherwise, I will probably see you guys tomorrow, in like what, 14 hours from now? Yeah, 14 hours from now for the next stream. So but yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow probably for Persona 4. Gonna finally get to the Naoto stuff. Gonna get to all the P3 references and everything, so should be good. Hopefully see you there. Thanks for hanging out, Christian, Jeppo, Duncan, Darth, Jason, Gold, Nash, Andy, Lorenzo, Kojo, Union, Giovanni. I hope you guys are all doing good. I'll hopefully see you tomorrow, but in case I don't see you, hope you guys have a good afternoon, good evening, and good night. See you guys.